Hello everyone, today, the version 4.6 v1 beta has finally officially begun. And in this video, we're going to take a look at Pearl's full kit. As usual, the information we'll be using comes from a credible source, which is Nanoka. In the previous video, we talked about the latest updates regarding Pearl before she entered beta. And now that the beta has officially started, the question is, did the information we discussed yesterday actually turn out to be true in the version 4.6 v1 beta? So, without wasting any more time, let's take a look at Pearl in the v1 beta. Pearl is a 5-star character who follows the path of elation and uses the ice element. Yes, isolation. This combination alone has already caught the attention of a lot of players in the community. Let's start with her base stats. Pearl has 1203 base HP, 466 base attack, 728 base defense, and 99 base speed. Her maximum energy is 180. As for her bonus trace stats, Pearl gains an additional 22.5% defense, 9 speed, 10% effect rest, and 10% elation. Now, let's move on to her signature light cone. Its effect increases the wearer's defense by 48%. When the wearer uses an elation skill on all allies restore HP equal to 10% of the wearer's defense, while all enemies take 10% increased damage for 3 turns. For every other elation character in the team, the damage taken by all enemies is additionally increased by 4%, also lasting for 3 turns. Next, let's get into Pearl's main kit. Starting with her basic attack, Pearl deals ice damage equal to 90% of her defense to a single enemy. But besides her regular basic attack, Pearl actually has 2 levels of enhanced basic attacks, which were previously mentioned by Sakura Haven. For her first enhanced basic attack, Pearl deals ice damage equal to 100% of her defense to all enemies. She also restores HP for all allies equal to 8% of her defense plus 160, while the ally with the lowest HP percentage receives an additional heal equal to 8% of Pearl's defense plus 160. For her second enhanced basic attack, if Pearl is in possession of Certified Banger, she will also deal additional isolation damage equal to 15% of her defense to the attacked enemies. Now let's move on to her skill. Pearl gains 15 points of Certified Banger and restores HP for all allies equal to 12% of her defense plus 240. The ally with the lowest current HP percentage also receives an additional heal equal to 12% of Pearl's defense plus 240. Next up is her ultimate. Pearl gains 20 points of Certified Banger and uses Deep Learning on one designated ally other than herself, making that character the aesthetic archetype. Depending on how many elation characters are in the team, Pearl will advance the aesthetic archetype's action. With 1, 2, or 3 elation characters, the aesthetic archetype's action is advanced by 10%, 15%, or 30%, respectively. And if there are 4 or more elation characters in the team, the aesthetic archetype instead gains 1 extra turn. At the start of this extra turn, the aesthetic archetype gains 30 points of Certified Banger and 60 punchlines. These bonuses are removed once the extra turn ends. Additionally, while Deep Learning is active, Pearl's regular basic attack is enhanced into Enhanced Basic Attack Level 1. If the aesthetic archetype is an elation character, it is instead enhanced into Enhanced Basic Attack Level 2. When Pearl deals damage during this state, she also deals additional isolation damage equal to 60% of the aesthetic archetype stats. This elation damage is calculated based on the stats of the aesthetic archetype. Deep Learning has 3 charges, and every time Pearl uses an enhanced basic attack, she consumes 1 charge. Once all charges are consumed after taking action, Deep Learning ends. Now let's move on to Pearl's talent. Pearl can use Certified Banger as repellency. Each point of Certified Banger provides 200 points of repellency. Whenever an ally takes damage, Pearl can consume repellency to block 60% of the damage taken by that ally. Pearl's certified banger lasts indefinitely and has a maximum limit of 50. Additionally, when an ally's current HP falls to 50% or lower, the damage they take is reduced by 30%. Next, let's talk about her technique. After using her technique, Pearl gains Aesthetic Archetype. When switching the active character, Aesthetic Archetype will transfer to the currently active character. At the start of the next battle, Pearl gains 20 certified banger and applies Deep Learning to the character with Aesthetic Archetype. This version of Deep Learning has 2 charges. Pearl can only apply Deep Learning to characters other than herself. Next, we have Pearl's Elation skill. Depending on the number of Elation characters in the team, all allies will deal additional Elation damage matching their respective type after their next attack. With 1, 2, 3, or 4 or more Elation characters, this additional Elation damage is equal to 10%, 15%, 20%, or 40%, respectively. Now let's move on to Pearl's traces. Her first trace states that when Pearl's defense reaches 2,400 or higher, her elation is increased by 32%. For every additional 100 defense beyond that, her elation increases by another 3%, up to a maximum of 3,600 excess defense being counted for this effect. Her second trace states that whenever an ally's turn begins, Pearl gains 5 certified banger, up to a maximum of 50. The amount of certified banger that Pearl can obtain resets at the start of her turn. Additionally, when Pearl uses an enhanced basic attack or skill, she dispels 1 debuff from all allies. And her third trace states that after entering combat and using her ultimate, if the Aesthetic Archetype is an Elation character, their next ultimate will regenerate a fixed 90 energy for Pearl. This effect cannot stack. Now let's move on to Pearl's Eidolons. For Eidolon 1, depending on the number of Elation characters in the team, all allies gain additional elation equal to 10%, 20%, or 80% of Pearl's own elation. The maximum increase is capped at 60% elation. Eidolon 2 makes all allies elation damage by 15%. When Pearl uses her ultimate, other allied elation characters, excluding Pearl and the Aesthetic Archetype, will also trigger the action advance effect. Additionally, the certified banger and punchlines gained at the start of the extra turn provided by her ultimate are increased by 100%. For Eidolon 4, the repellency provided by each point of certified banger increases by 40, and the percentage of damage it can block increases by 5%. So at E4, each certified banger provides 240 repellency, while the damage block increases from 60% to 65%. And finally, Eidolon 6. While Deep Learning is active, all allies gain 20% all-type respen. Pearl's enhanced basic attack also deals additional isolation damage equal to 240% of the Aesthetic Archetype stats. So yeah, that's Pearl's entire kit. Looking at her kit as a whole, Pearl appears to be the first healer who scales with defense, unlike most other healers who scale with either HP or attack. And just as expected, she seems to be a major piece, and potentially the missing key, for Elation teams. Her kit becomes significantly stronger when she's paired with other Elation characters, especially in a full Elation team. Her ultimate is particularly interesting because it can give an ally an extra turn while also providing certified banger and punchlines. For example, let's say Silver Wolf 999 uses her ultimate and only has 60 MMR remaining. If Pearl uses her ultimate on Silver Wolf 999, her MMR could immediately jump to 120 while also giving her an extra turn. And theoretically, that extra turn shouldn't consume one of Silver Wolf 999's 3 enhanced basic attack uses, allowing her to gain even more value from her ultimate state. Evanescia also benefits a lot from Pearl because Pearl can generate a huge amount of certified banger through her skill, ultimate, and traces. Overall, Pearl looks like a very interesting sustain unit and potentially a massive upgrade for full Elation teams. But what do you guys think about Pearl's kit? Are you excited about it? or are you actually disappointed? Feel free to share your opinions, analysis, and thoughts in the comments below. Your discussions always make these videos more interesting and informative. And don't forget to share this video with your fellow Honkai Star Rail players so they don't miss out on the latest information. Your support through likes and subscriptions means a lot and helps the channel continue bringing you more quality content in the future. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next discussion.